We have no idea what this is about.
I come over and he's like, hey, we're doing a video. I'm like, what are we doing a video on? And he's like, I don't know, let's do a video. So we're doing a video.
Well, new studio, so that's what we're playing with that stuff.
Yeah, I think so. I think the shock and awe was me walking in here and going, whoa, we got a new setup, a new digs. I like what's going on. Especially like there's a couple of banners.
New banners,
yeah. These are awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to end up with new apparel and stuff from that banner.
Yeah, some swag, eh? We need some swag. Some new, that's hard to do with the camera. There we go.
Just touch yourself.
Yeah, doing some swag. That's good. It's good. I like the setup we got going on here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm excited to have it actually. So we've moved the scale garage out of the studio, and that's huge.
That's rotating.
Yeah, there's a bit of a rotary table, so we can show off stuff, and we can use our benches when we need them. I'm also doing my edit on that wrong computer, that one. So that's exciting. There's a ton of wiring and just moving stuff around, but it's been very, very, very well worthwhile. A lot more workspace out here opposite the camera that you can't see.
Looks good. So with the new studio, what's going on with GCM? What's the latest? What are we working on? What's going on? We are, of course, fast approaching building season, what we call winter and fall. So what's the next 6 months for GCM and for yourself personally?
Well, the trick is it's build season. So there's only 1,800 projects to finish. And I know because our summer seems short, right?
Yeah,
so we try to get outside and do what we can, and around here we have lots of water, so I like to do water sports stuff, fishing, camping, all those kinds of things. So some family time and holidays, and so it's actually kind of exciting to get back to the studio side and get back to the building side. Like Dan was over Friday. I think you guys saw that on the Facebook channel. Yeah. Put up a picture. So it's just one of those kinds of things now that we've just sort of started this transition into the indoors, maybe you would call it.
Yeah, I would think so, for sure. It's our hibernation time.
Yeah, hibernation. Yeah.
And of course, I got busy cleaning the workshop, or hobby room, whatever you want to call it. And I'm really excited for that because what I've realized, and like you said, over the course of the summer, the workshop became sort of a bit of a dumping ground for a lot of the summer stuff that you have, or just to spill over for storage and so on. So I got an opportunity to clean that all up, and it really started to create the juices for me to start creating, I guess, in the hobby world.
True,
so I'm really excited. I got a clean space, clean workshop, and I'll tell you, since I've done that, I've been in it every minute I can, and really getting into some projects that I needed to finish up.
I know,
and ones that I'm really starting to work on and build on. So I'm very excited. Yeah.
And of course, there's hype still about what's happening in the winter season with events. Yeah, I see you got your USDE band on.
Yeah, for sure.
So, of course, don't forget that's coming up.
That's just February, so that's, of course, it's too far away. Well, I mean, we need the time and space for us to get there, because I've got a build that I'm working on now. Yeah. And, but yeah, I can't wait for February. It just seems to come so quickly, and yet it's so far away.
We have a lot to do, so... Anyway, it was really important for us, I think, to do a little revamp in this space so that we could get to build season in a big way. Part of that is a bunch of new design projects for GCM.
Yep.
We have a whole bunch of cool stuff coming out for our Patreon guys. That's the 3D printing side of the GCM parts. A bunch of new setups, new body setups that we're working on. Good. We just started talking about that.
Yep.
So can't wait to launch that stuff. That's super exciting. Just super exciting.
I think we're for me personally, and I think for GCM, I'm still riding high on the C-Max 2. I think that's still a big part of what's new for GCM.
Yeah.
I've got a big build over the winter that I'm doing with the C-Max 2, so I'm excited for that. That's going to be a fun build.
Yeah, so do I.
So that should be ready for February. So yeah, there's still things going on I'm really excited about, and I'm really excited about that chassis, that C-Max 2. If you haven't seen it, it's a really beautiful, well designed chassis, and I'm excited to put it under something. So
awesome. Well, I look forward to having your build on the table soon.
Yeah, it's coming. I've actually made some recent trades with one of my vehicles, which again has promoted me to have and to build something new. So so that trade's about to happen, and we'll get that done, and then onward to a new build.
Awesome.
Yeah. What's why is this? Is it just for show? These look fresh. These look right off the.
Are they ever fresh?
Right off the CNC machine.
Yeah, that's our 5-lug mini mag, which is a 10-hole version of that, and it fits 1.5 and 1.7 tires. So we've got a set of really small.
Those are so nice.
Very, very narrow tires on here, and I'm telling you, I just I've already been in love with this thing since I built it, and I'm in love with it now.
Those are nice tires.
Yeah, thanks.
They're really nice.
I got a tweak on these from Rob in Florida, and he put these on I think it was a Pajero build, and it's amazing little tire. Little, like narrow. You know, I used to have the mud terrain, I think it was Boom Racing mud terrain tire on here, and it was super, super narrow, about the same diameter, but a 1.9 wheel, so this is a nice change. Right? Yeah. A nice change, and it needed a new servo. They for some reason the servo was just stuck, so I took it all apart to find out that the bearing right behind the servo horn was literally corroded to dust, full of water. I mean, that's what they're for, right?
Yeah, of course. I really noticed the scale hardware actually on that, and that actually is really nice. I mean. Oftentimes it's the attention to detail, it's the small things, and that really sets these rims off. So I really like the addition of the scale hardware on this particular rim.
Thanks. Yeah. So those are SSD M2 scale hardware.
Beautiful.
I think you can get 2.5 scale hardware, acorn nuts and stuff from Team K&K if you have wheels with a 2.5 bolt pattern, thread, I guess, on the bolt pattern. So yeah, they are available now, which is exciting because those little things make a difference.
Absolutely, for sure. And although they look great on this truck, and you can imagine this on like a real fresh, do not scratch the paint vehicle. These would look just so nice too.
Just killer, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Tiny tires, eh?
This thing was definitely due for a tire and rim update, and that was one of my Friday night projects. We were also working on drag car stuff. So much fun.
It's becoming it is a thing, but for us personally, it's becoming a thing. This drag scene, and I'm excited about it too. With this particular one in the back, the SR10 from Associated, they've got some pretty cool bodies coming out, which I'm excited to see and to explore. So the drag scene's big for GCM now. We're having fun with that. How was your weekend with Dan? I mean, I know there was a couple things that showed up on social media, but...
And then we went to the hobby shop, because that's what you do.
Yeah, of course.
And went to Snooped and talked to all those guys, and it was so much fun, and he picked up a plane, so planes are fun. We had a big, long talk about our builds for USTE 22, which are over there in boxes. Very excited about all that. Of course, there's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff probably showing up at that show, right? JS has a whole new body set out.
That's right.
New Discovery body.
Right.
I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of those.
Yeah.
The USTE.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, it's a cool time to be in RC. It always is, but it
always is,
right now it seems like the variety of stuff that we can turn into scale is just growing, and it's awesome.
Well, I think, the scale scene has just been adopted in so many other genres of the RC world. Like, the drag, you can get scale bodies now, cool 69 Mustangs or Novas. And, there's a lot of different options now. And scaling them out is really cool. So, absolutely. That's what we're all about, right? So
yeah, I'm excited. We talked about doing interiors on drag cars, too, which I think is... in my opinion, is going to be a thing.
Really, eh? That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Like even a 3/4 pan interior, so when you look in the windows, it doesn't just have nothing.
Right.
As long as it has something, you're winning. I mean, that's...
Of course. Just a little bit more,
Just a little bit more, yeah. So I think there's a market for that too, and that's pretty exciting. I've got a couple ideas in my head for my own car.
Absolutely. That's a great idea. I think there was the Traxxas... the one that I have, that's going into the drag wagon there, the funny car. Thank you. It's got quite a detailed chassis, and again, there's thought of putting some detail into that too. So and we've discussed it previous about getting a motor to sit out front, and then a nice cockpit inside. So yeah, I see what you're saying about this drag scene with some scale bits on it would really add a lot for sure.
Here's something mechanical I thought was really funny. We have gone from locked axles and scale trucks to unlocked axles and scale trucks. And now we're building these drag cars that have unlocked axles and we're putting lockers in them.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's just so funny that there's so much of this mechanical stuff that we've learned from these that actually end up translating pretty cool onto drag cars and stuff. Even suspension setups and stuff. There's still a ton for me to learn about the whole drag car scene. But like yesterday when Dan and I were running the drag cars out on the road, he has one with a locker and the rest of them are all unlocked, all of our cars.
Really, eh?
And the one with the locker, even if it was losing traction completely, it would kick the back end out about an inch and it would still go straight as an arrow.
Really?
It was totally mind-blowing how straight it would go.
Isn't that interesting?
So,
I mean, it makes sense, right? Of course.
Makes sense, but holy cow, man. You can do a lot of stuff with those cars now.
Cool. So on the weekend, what cars were here? What platforms showed up? Because I know he went somewhere and picked up a whole bunch, eh?
Yeah, so he has a low center gravity slash that's been converted to basically what the drag slash is now, but pre-drag slash. Mm-hmm. So that one has the locker in it. And then we have the lossy drag car.
Yep.
We have the associated drag car. And now we're in the process of converting these little SR10 short wheelbase cars into short wheelbase drag cars.
Yes. And we're doing
amazing.
Yeah, we're doing incredible bodies for those, right? Ike stole his idea. He came up with the idea for the bodies for those ones in the back, and I was like, okay, I have to do one of those too. So I'm sure we'll have a bit of a, show and shine when they're done.
Oh, it'll shine.
Yeah. And I think they're available now, eh? Those
are they? Yeah, we have them on order, so they should be in any time then.
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of speaking in code because I don't know if we want to, tell them what we're doing, or as it a surprise. You want to tell them? Or
no.
Okay. All right. So lucky I didn't let the cat out of the bag. But yeah, we've got a couple builds with these cars in the back.
Yeah.
And that should be fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited.
Yep. Yeah. Is there anybody else out there doing dragging or doing the no prep or the Traxxas funny cars out there? Because I'd love to see some comments and some pictures of those, because they're a lot of fun and diving right in for sure.
We need a serious education on drag cars. So if you know of a forum or a group or something like that we can get into to find out what the different classes are, what's the best setups for cars that are being used right now, we'd just love to know all that stuff. So post all that in the comments section, and can't wait to read that and learn something new about that.
You bet.
Yep.
Yeah. I think things are going well. I think we're doing well with the way things are, and looking forward to what's coming and so on and so forth. And
my axial Bronco should be here any day.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got to do some cool stuff with that. I actually enjoy working with Lexan.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I love hard bodies, but
okay.
I like taking Lexan and making it look like a hard body.
Yeah. Painting
That's
on
what
the
I like
outside
to do.
and that kind of stuff. Yeah, for sure.
It's just cool because it's already formed and shaped and it's light and you can manipulate it easily. So I have fun with that.
Yeah. I mean, you can do a lot, and I think with the addition of someone like James Knight with all those little bits that you can put on a Lexan body, grills and so on, and headlight buckets and all that kind of stuff, and accessories, you can really make them look good for sure. Yeah.
Holy cow, lots of projects.
You betcha. Never ends.
Nope. We wanted to have a conversation with you guys today, so
here we are.
I think our impromptu video went pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. It's always lots going on. I mean, you walk into here and it's like, Santa's workshop, so it's easy to talk about stuff.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I think we have similar interests.
You think?
Just Anyways, that's us.
Oh, man. Thanks for watching, guys.
You bet.
We'll talk soon.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.